What's up, everybody? My name is Ron Empire, and welcome to my channel. Welcome back, everybody. It's Sunday, July 13th. Alright, well, the developer recently announced the release date for the upcoming DLC, Nightwatchers, and it's coming out July 31st. So this is very exciting news. We're going to take a look at the news announcement together and also watch the trailer. I'm looking forward to the game itself, but first let's go ahead and take a look at the announcement here. Nightwatchers DLC launches on July 31st. New species, 2 new biomes, and plenty of fresh content are coming to Against the Storm. So I was correct about the second biome that we did not get to test during the experimental branch. Survival demands sacrifice. Command justice with bats. Settle 2 new biomes and delve into new content. Nightwatchers DLC releases July 31st. So that's the end of the month here. Alright, and then they've got a trailer here. And I actually saw the trailer. It's pretty exciting. So let's take a look at it together here.
You paint us monsters. But what you truly fear is taking responsibility. It gives us no pleasure, but we take matters into our own hands to cure the society of the plague of indifference. Not today, not tomorrow, but eventually you'll understand that we had the courage to do what was right, even at the cost of life.
Alright, that was the trailer there that they've got. So, hang on, let's take a pause here. So one of the things I've noticed during the trailer, let's see, let's scroll through this a little bit. Watch it again, let's see if I can do it on slow-mo. Playback speed, right? Let's play it back really slow. Watch it again once more time. Alright, so right here at this shot, you'll see this bat. This is awesome, by the way, that the new species can fly. Flying villagers, I think, is an amazing addition to the game, by the way. So right here, you can see the shot where the bat is delivering something to this building. Okay, so I actually asked the developer what that building was, and I thought, okay, is that a new warehouse? So no, it's not a new warehouse. Apparently, the hearth that's sitting right there is probably like a secondary hearth that was built out in the glade, and the small warehouse is right over here. This building is the Explorer's Lodge reskin. It's called the Academy now. So that building is pretty cool looking. It's like a castle of some sort. So I thought that was really neat. Had to find out more about it. So right here, they're actually on the ground harvesting. And I guess when they're traveling, delivering stuff, they're flying. It's kind of cool. Very exciting, by the way. Now, a lot of these buildings, there's actually, unless I'm mistaken, and they introduce a new building that we're not aware of, during the experimental testing, all the buildings that's existing in the game have been removed from the base game. Well, sorry, let me take a pause there. I'll tell you in a second. They didn't remove it from the base game, but if you have the DLC and you're not playing with bats, those buildings will not be available. So there's not, during the experimental branching test, there was no new building introduced. So these are all reskins of the old buildings that they've allocated to the species. Okay, so one of the questions that was asked, are the bats affected by roads? That's a very good question. I'll ask the developer to see if that's a thing in the game anymore. Technically it shouldn't, right? I don't know. Maybe there's some lore associated to how the roads do affect bats. Maybe there is no mechanic. During the experimental testing, though, that was not mentioned. There was no difference on bats and the roads. So I think it might just be a visual thing that they're flying over the roads. So I don't think so, based on the testing. Now, okay, so one of the questions that was asked during the experimental test branch, or at least feedback, was that the existing buildings because the existing buildings got reallocated to bats, a lot of players feel that they're losing something if they don't own the DLC. So developer did respond. For all I know, they might have changed that, but this is the information that was given to me, or at least replied by the developer at the time. They said that, okay, so they're not going to remove the existing buildings that you already have access to. It does feel bad that you bought the game and suddenly now the DLC is introduced. They're ripping out, taking away something that you've already, bought and got it to experience just so that they can put content into the DLC. So that does feel kind of bad. It does feel kind of wrong, introducing a DLC and saying, hey, sorry, we're going to take away content away from you because we've now introduced a DLC and you have to buy the DLC to get that content back. So I feel like that is a valid feedback that players have mentioned or expressed. And developers said that, okay, so if you don't own the DLC, you will still be able to continue playing the game, and those blueprints will still be a part of your blueprint roles or the blueprint pool. So they will still play as normal, but when you do own the DLC, and if you don't have bats in your village, the game mechanic slightly changes a little bit. So that is something that I do want to point out. So in that sense, one of the questions I recently asked, and I'm waiting for an answer, is that, okay, well, all these new buildings got reskin, right? So does that mean we're getting the reskin version and the new naming convention? Or if you don't own the DLC, you actually just get the old skin and the old naming convention, right? Because like I said, the Explorer's Lodge is now called the Academy. It's got a totally different look. So I don't know what they're planning on doing about that. They may just give it to you as a new skin, which feels kind of weird if you don't own the DLC. But it's probably easier for them to do that way. I don't know. Anyways, let's continue here. Okay, so right here, I noticed, I don't think that was the case during the experimental branch, but the Manorial Court, okay, so this building is called the Manorial Court, one of the special buildings that you get to construct if you have bats in your caravan group. The Manorial Court allows you to sacrifice or exile a villager, like whoever you don't, whatever species that you deem is the weakest link in the village, you get to choose which one of these three to exile. So what will happen is they will randomly pick one villager of the species that you've picked. Now in this video, it shows the choice disappearing. So I find that a little weird because in the game, or it just might be a cooldown that's not visible. So I don't know what's going on with this mechanic, but during the experimental testing, it was basically you had all the three choices, you click on something, there's a cooldown before you can sacrifice another person again. So that right here, see how it just disappears? I don't know how that works because you should be able to sacrifice more people afterwards. Oh yeah. So let me explain to you what the whole sacrifice thing is about. Okay, so the bat species, has a special ability perk that allows you to get extra resolve for every 2 species that have left or died in the village overall, right? So if you kill off 2 people, they will get like a dedication bonus, which is a resolve bonus, +1 for every 2. Now, again, this is based off of the experimental testing. They may have changed it to 3. They may have changed it to every 1. I don't know. But during the experimental testing, there was a counter, basically. So for every 2 species that leaves or dies, the bats will gain 1 resolve bonus, right? That's just their lore, their perk, or their special thing that's associated to bats. Now, if you get rid of a bats, the dedication bonus is going to get reduced by 1 stack, right? The stack does increase. So let's say, you get rid of 4, the dedication bonus goes up by 2. But if a bat leaves, it will be a dedication bonus removed. Again, the mechanics may have changed since the experimental branching, but that's what I know from testing. All right, so 2 new biomes. We've already tested the Rocky Ravine, and this is the new artwork for the Rocky Ravine. Pretty cool. So Rocky Ravine is the trees do not drop wood. All the trees give you stones. It's a stone tree. No wood. Kind of cool, huh? All right, so this is the black market. We've tested that. It's a new mechanic that's specific to the Rocky Ravine. It allows you to buy anything that you want that's offered here with money. And there's a cooldown for when the offerings come back. Now, the bottom choice, let me go back to show you, for those that's not familiar with how the market works. Okay, so the bottom choice here is that you can actually, if you don't have the money, in the case of, let's say, whatever this guy is doing right now with the skewers, right? So he doesn't actually have the 10 coins to buy the skewers, right? So what's happening then is that if he picks, whoever is playing the game, picks to say buy on credit, well, Against the Storm has a credit system where you can actually loan or get a loan on being able to make the purchase. So in this case, the credit would be 15. So you're technically in debt to this black market system. You'll be able to get your skewers now, but you need to pay back that 15 amber. I forgot. I think it's within 2 seasons. If you don't pay back the amber 2 seasons from now, right? So it's kind of like whenever you're going to the store and you're buying stuff and they give you no payment down now, right? And they let you walk away with the item at the store, but then you say you're gonna pay back, the item 6 months from now or something like that, right? So that's similar mechanics or similar idea, is the no payment down and pay back later, right? So if you fail to actually pay them back within the time frame, now this will go into the tax planner system, right? The frog tax planner lady will have this in the system, and you can go in there and make your payment back to the black market or whatever it is, right? Now, if you don't make the payment, the consequence will be every season, the syndicate who runs the black market will kidnap somebody from your village, and that person is basically the same as have left the village, right? So you lose somebody every season. It could be more. I can't remember the mechanics right now, but the general gist is that you'll lose a villager, and it scales up. I think the next year might be like 2. If you don't pay it back the following season, it might be like 2 increase or something like that, or 3 increase. Again, this is all from fuzzy memory of playing the experimental branch, And the balance testing, they may have tweaked the numbers as well. But the general gist is you get to take the item, but you'll owe them money, and you must pay it back. So that's what this whole screen is all about. And then this button down here is basically allows you to refresh the offering if you have wild essence. And this is a little cooldown to show you how often you can refresh the black market with essence. And then the timer here is how long the offer is available. So you need to make a decision, and then it basically gets refreshed with another offering instead. So that's what this little screen is all about. Alright, trailer's moving a little slow here. Let's see here. I'll just leave it. That's fine. I don't want to waste it. Okay, right here. Very interesting. This is the new biome, the bamboo something. Some bamboo biome, right? The interesting thing about this mechanic is it looks like you can actually create your own soil. And you'll see that in a second here. I think it has something to do with the new creature that you have to feed to make happy. It's kind of like almost like the dragon in Mind Over Magic. You gotta keep the dragon happy and feed it or take care of it and grow it or something like that and get some reward from it. Let's continue here and we'll see it in a second. I don't know any information other than what's in the trailer. So if there's any embargo related to this, I'm not breaking embargo. I actually don't know any information. Alright, so this is the new mechanic, I believe, that they've got going for this new biome. So every biome seems to have some unique mechanic. And this guy is called the Giant Fluff Beak. And it looks like here you can maintain different things like hunger, thirst, and warmth, and feed it fuel, feed it water. I'm guessing that you can click on this and get choices of any water type. And then any food type that he'll eat. I don't know what the types are. Again, this is information that I'm basing off of the trailer. If I did know any information, I can't tell you. That's beyond the trailer. Okay? As a Hooded Horse content creator, I am expecting to get early access to the DLC. This information I can share with you. I expect to get some sort of early access to the DLC before July 31st. Generally, in the past, they've given me like a 2 weeks lead access to the content with up to a week. Embargo will lift. For example, He Is Coming. We already got an embargo lift on Friday for He Is Coming, even though it's getting released on the 17th. So I don't know. It could be up to 3 days or 4 days, 5 days till the release. I don't think that's going to be the case because in the past, Hooded Horse will have the 2 days or 3 days embargo for reviews. Those are people in the press who makes reviews and gives scores and saying whether you should buy or not buy the game. That's one embargo date. And then another embargo date will be for content creators to live stream, do whatever the, gameplay footage, but they cannot give a score for assessing the game gameplay. So I'm guessing that I will be able to get access by up to a week ahead of time. That's just my guess. All right, so the thing here is that there's fertilizer. So I don't know if this clean button lets you, like if you have the soil, you hit the clean button and then you place the soil because there's like 2 out of 3 stacks and maybe this 2 out of 3 stacks builds up whenever the fertilizer hits 100% and then you get a stack. And I'm guessing the storage limit might be 3. This is all pure speculation. I don't have any information. And then my guess is that if you maintain his happiness, this bar increases and then you get some sort of special perk. Because this looks like a resolve boost right here. This looks like a resolve boost right here where you get like a global resolve benefit for the village. This looks like some sort of increased production, global production maybe, or it's using the ration icon, so I don't know what that is. But I'm guessing it might just be some sort of production increase. This looks like it could be yield. That's my guess. All right, so this right here is the food that you need to maintain. You pick something. I'm guessing that you click on that. There'll be some choices, and then you hit the button. That's where you're committing, and then it starts feeding him. People will probably be delivering it to him, like Mind Over Magic. Thirst meter, some sort of food, and then probably some sort of fuel. And then this bar will slowly increase, giving you some perks. And then I'm guessing the clean button is when you actually get to use the soil. All right, so let's continue here, and I'll show you in a second. There we go. Okay, so they did show an example of the choices. And see how this bar is growing? You get like a perk bonus. Okay, so right there, whoever was playing this clicked on clean. My guess is clean, you get to use the fertilizer, basically the poop from the fluffy dude. And here, you're placing the soil down wherever you want, which is really interesting, right? So now you can actually grow and place your farm anywhere you want inside your main starting zone. And the beak right here is the giant beak guy is over there. I'm guessing that that is a fixed structure that you start off with, similar to the Strider. You don't actually place the Strider building down. The Strider building's there. The Ashen Thicket had the Rainpunk Foundry already. The Forge already placed in the game. So my guess is this is also something that's automatically placed there. Now, in the Rocky Ravine, you do get to build your black market wherever you want. So I'm not quite sure if this is a building that you can place on demand or it's always there. So that is something that we'll have to figure out once they give me access to the game. But yeah, it's kind of cool. They now let you place your farm fields however the hell you want. Looks really cool. Alright, so new content. Well, they definitely showed us new content. That looks right there, a new world event. Or, sorry, world modifier. Okay, so this one right here, if you noticed, I think we'll probably read that in the news further down, but I believe there's some mentioning in the news that one of the modifiers restricts the size of your biome. So now you have a small biome and a limited amount of resources and wood to work with. This might be very challenging because this is the whole entire island now for the Coral Force. And this here is interesting. I don't know why you would ever need to make a bomb. Or the bomb... I mean, they're constructing the bomb, right? So I don't know what this is about. This is interesting, though. Blight bomb. And then you can detonate it? Crazy. I mean, this is obviously not a threat event. A glade event, right? So that might be a world event. Or a world, world event that says use the Blight bomb to destroy something. That could be a world event. And then they let you build the bomb. And then it might be like, you must use the bomb 3 times or something like that. I'm guessing. I don't know. And now right here is very interesting. Let's go back to that. What's interesting also about this one is, you see this robot? You get like a wood-cutting robot. It's kind of like the World of Warcraft shredder, wood shredder guy. And he's walking around like chopping trees. Right, yeah, I don't see a reason why you would do the bomb, because that gives increased hostility. So my guess, like I said, it could just be a world event that has, you must detonate, blight bombs before winning year 8 or something like that. Alright, so the DLC is called Nightwatchers. July 31st. So anyways, that is my little reaction, what I know about looking at the trailer. And then here, you've got the actual store page. You can wishlist it. But what I know about Hooded Horse is that they don't ever publish pricing until the actual day of release. So I do not have any price information, and developers and Hooded Horse will never display the price here. But you can wishlist the DLC by clicking on this or going to the store page, the front page. Features. All right, this is what we're looking at, right? The Nightwatchers expansion pack introduces brand new content that deepens the game's replayability. Manage the Bats, a stern and fiercely devoted species with unmatched resilience and exceptionally metallurgical skills. Exile sluggish villagers in the manorial court to boost the productivity of loyal workers. Oh, yeah. So all the workers that do not get exiled will get a production bonus. So there is a slight reason to get rid of people with the bats. It should, I don't know if it says anything here, but yeah, I've already mentioned the dedication bonus. That's at least one of the reasons to do it. The exile mechanic will allow you to get a productivity boost. Explore 2 new biomes, the rich mineral rocky ravine and the leafy sanctuary of the bamboo flats. Okay, there you go. It's called Bamboo Flats. Tame the unforgiving landscape of the rocky ravine where even the trees are made of stone, and trade on credit at the black market to deepen your settlement thriving. All right, so one of the things about the rocky ravine is since you can't get wood from the trees, they've offset that with giving you some starter extra wood. So that way you can build, the black market and the trade post early on. And then through the black market, you can actually buy wood from there. So that's something I want to point out. Settle the bamboo flats and care for the fluffbeak's hunger, thirst, and warmth to keep it happy and earn fertilizer, a key ingredient in producing fertile soil. So we actually saw that. Engage in 3 new world events and confront a tree-devouring grazer, triggering an explosive experiment, and pay off a criminal group to escape their grasp. Okay, so it looks like that bomb is part of the world event, and it's probably one of those things that says you need to detonate or something, right? I think the best way to probably do that event, if it's just detonate, you would probably want to go to the very far edge of the map and then place the bomb there. Because one of the feedbacks I gave to the developer was there's no reason to go to the edge of the map, the island, because before it's like, oh, I had an idea of, well, if you had a harbor, allow ocean fishing, then maybe give the players the ability to build a harbor. And that way you can actually go towards the ocean and then try to get fish through the harbor building. And then all the lakes and ponds in between will still work, but they're like the small fishing version. But anyways, they didn't go with that idea. But this might be a reason to go to the edge of the map if you're required to detonate and not specifically reveal the glades with the bomb. All right, so what else? And then there's something about criminal group to escape their grasp. All right, so that is interesting. We didn't get to see that in the trailer. Claim powerful world event resources from an on-demanding syndicate trader to engine-boosting fuel rods, a tireless mining automaton, and the wood-cutting rainpunk shredder. Yes, we actually got to see that. I don't know what this mining automaton is. Maybe it's just a new bot that you can install inside the mines. Take on 3 new modifiers that challenge you to settle in confined space. Okay, yeah, we just saw that, right? The coral forest got tiny little glades. Flourish without geysers. And strategically discard cornerstones. Interesting. 3 modifiers, huh? Well, one modifier would be no geysers. That would be interesting. I don't know what the third one is. Strategically discard cornerstones as a world modifier. Unlock 3 new legendary cornerstones, 16 new deeds, 6 new decorations, and new smoldering city upgrades. Yeah, that's kind of a given. Listen to 27 music tracks. That's going to be amazing. Each tailored to bring new life to to bring the new biomes to life. Okay, yep. And then visit the Nightwatcher Steam page. That's the page where you can wish list. And that's the beak guy there. This is the Rocky Ravine. Okay, this is the bats chopping the trees. This creature, I don't know what this creature is. I don't know if that's like part of the new world event. Or part of the biome. Like, sorry, the glade, right? Like a glade event of some sort. Did they say like new glade events? It didn't say like new glade events here. Yeah, there's no mention of new glade events, but my guess is this is a new glade event of some sort. It's very cool looking, right? Some sandworm or landworm, groundworm. Okay, this is the fluffy beak, and it's going to be called the Commons Update 1.8. So if you don't own the DLC, or if you don't buy the DLC or any of the DLC, you're still going to get an update, and it's going to be called Update 1.8. And the Commons is something that everyone's going to get. They're adding a feature where you can actually pay a little wood to unlock the Ancient Hearth, expand it to give your villagers a service need option. So if you don't have, like, the service buildings, then you can actually just pay for the Commons and then still be able to use service goods at the Hearth. Now, the difference between that is it's going to give you less of a resolve boost. But if you use the service building itself, you'll get the full boost. I think this is like half off or reduced by like 25 or something like that. New prestige mechanics. I don't know the exact numbers, but that's the general gist. They'll probably have final numbers once it releases. New prestige mechanics. Ooh, new prestige mechanics, huh? So everyone's talking about wanting more prestige levels. I don't know if this is going to add new levels or this is just going to modify some of our existing prestige. Spend ancient tablets and wild essence to unlock extra blueprints and cornerstone slots. Okay, that's not a new prestige level. It's just if you're playing in the prestige mode levels, you have the option to use the ancient tablet to unlock an extra blueprint, and then wild essence allows you to get another choice. Basically, your choices will be expanded upon, and I think these new prestige mechanics is applied when you do. I didn't actually test the lower level prestige during the experimental. My guess is that the prestige level that reduces your your cornerstone choices, this will now be available to you, being able to get more choices with wild essence. And then the ancient tablet one, I'm guessing, is when they reduce your blueprint choices down by 2, they'll offer you the chance to spend the tablets. Because I guess that if the whole entire slot is filled with blueprints, you don't actually spend ancient tablets to unlock a 5th slot. So I think that's when these choices kick in. Prioritization of Glade event rewards. Okay, yeah. This is a new feature where so one of the things that people have requested a lot was being able to increase the priority or say, I want this particular item in the chest delivered first. Because right now, whenever you're finishing up a Glade event and you get your reward, and sometimes you get like 4 items on in the chest, and then the item that you really need to solve an event in a certain time frame is on the far right. And you have to deliver everything first in order from the left, slot by slot, and eventually to the last slot on the right to actually get that item. So let's say, one of the events that you opened up, or the glade that you opened up, says it needs 30 30 essence or whatever it is, right? Religious essence. Incense, right? And the incense is in the chest next to the event. So you have a solution, the 30 incense, but you have to complete the loot box first, reward, right? And then you have to deliver all the shit before the essence, and then get to the essence before you can actually use the 30 essence on the actual event threat itself. So that was a pain in the ass. And so a lot of people said, hey, we want to be able to prioritize and get the 30 essence first so we can complete the threat that's in the glade. Now they have a feature in the game, which we tested. You can hold shift and click on the essence, and then it'll move to the left. And you do that over and over until it moves all the way to the far left to get removed first. The way the game mechanics works is developers have it so that they deliver everything from the far left first, going to the right. I guess they tried to do like a numbering system, but for some reason that didn't work, and so now they're just shifting it over instead. New comfort specialization for foxes. Okay, so right now the foxes gets their bonus from blight rot that appears in the building. So if the building has blight rot, then they get their comfort bonus. They're getting rid of that mechanic and changing it where you need to have 3 foxes. Well, I don't want to say exactly 3, but at least during the experimental testing was exactly 3. For all I know, they might bring it down to 2, but I'm guessing they're going to probably stick it to 3. So you have to have 3 foxes in the same building, so then that way the foxes will get their +5 resolve boost. So that's the new mechanic for foxes. And then much more. All right, what else? Stay updated, follow against a storm, and then this is the end of the news. All right, well, let's go back to the game session here. So yeah, very excited for the release of the Bats DLC. Got my wish list. I'm looking forward to my game key from Hooded Horse so I can play it early. And now let's jump in and start a new cycle. Yeah, at first I thought we're getting new prestige levels or modified levels, but yeah, I think that correct. Grid stop. I think those options to use the tablet and wild essence is probably going to be specifically related to the prestige line that's removing the blueprint choices and then removing the cornerstone choices. So they're probably going to make it available in those particular prestige numbers. All right, so this is the setting that we had last time, right? Let's see here. What do I have? Cobalt and titanium. All right, let's do titanium maybe this time. Mix it up a little bit. Hang on, let's see. Do I want any of this? Alt key, right? Titanium is over here. No, right? And titanium's over here. Maybe? No, not really. Alright, well, let's re-roll. And then Typo Negative writes, I stopped playing a couple of months ago before the first DLC because of work schedule and life got complicated. Tried to retake the game again with the expansion. I stopped at P3, but couldn't remember even how to start again. Any advice on whether lowering the difficulty or just wait for the new DLC and start from scratch? I would play now, Type Negative, because it's not that much different with the new DLC. There's only like a few game mechanics, but like I said, you probably want to play now. And then if you when the new game comes out, jump in on that. Because there's still a bit of a learning curve with understanding the frogs mechanics, right? Because if you end up buying 2 DLCs, you're going to now have to learn the frogs and also the bats. So my advice or my suggestion is just go ahead, play with the frogs now, and then when the bats come out, then you'll have a little bit more wiggle room, right? True, right? Yeah, so just because then, when the Bats DLC comes out and you're like trying to learn also the frogs at the same time as the bats, I think it just makes more sense to go ahead and learn frogs now, because later you're going to have to learn the frogs and the bats, and then you're a little confused on what's going on, you know, or feel overwhelmed, I guess is the word, right? Anyways, if you don't have, if you don't have the game, here's my link in the channel to get the game. This will actually help me support my channel because Hooded Horse has given content creators 40% as an affiliate. So whatever you guys buy there, I get a 40% cut off the pricing. And then you can also leave me a tip too if you buy it through the Nexus, which is really nice. So links in the channel. Alright, so this one we just re-rolled, right? Alt key. And we've got titanium over here. We've got titanium over here. Let's see. Hang on. If I do titanium, it might take like a week or two for us to finish. It might be a bad idea because I'm probably gonna get the Bats DLC by the end of the week. Why don't we not do titanium? Let's do a shorter run. Yeah, let's do a shorter run this week. I think gold takes like, what, 5 episodes? We can probably knock that out in 5. So I'm going to go with gold seal this week for this particular series. Because I don't want to have to be stuck trying to finish this off and then switch over to the DLC. I want to be able to do a fresh cycle with the new DLC. And then once I'm comfortable with the DLC, I'll probably do a brand new profile walkthrough on how to play the game. Because they're adding new deeds to the system too. So I want to be able to complete all the new deeds on this profile. I've already got all the deeds now done. Here. So I have nothing left to do here. But with the new DLC, I'm probably going to get new deeds and I want to finish that off. So let's do a short cycle. And then that'll give me some time. Oh my god, this one? Are you kidding me? I don't think we have humans. Oh, we do have humans. Okay. That might be alright. Or this way, right? 1. 2. 3, 4, 5 in. Okay, yeah, this might actually work. Alright, well, Lana Greed or Spark Dew Crystals. They're both kind of hard. Spark Dew Crystal starts me off with 6. Lana Greed is basically impatient growing faster. What are the choices? Ashen Thicket versus Coral Force. If I go here, I only reveal what? I could potentially reveal this too, right? No, I will not reveal this. This will not be revealed to me. I only get 1 reveal, right? If I go here, I get what? How many reveals? 2 reveals? 3 reveals? So if I go right here, I get potentially 3 reveals. And then get back on track. Alright, this might be doable. I think that will be the one. Alright, I need to use the bathroom first. I forgot to use the bathroom before starting stream. So, BRB real quick, guys. Alright, back. Let's, see here. We're gonna do Land of Greed, right? I think this spot right here. And it will reveal 3 different things. Coral Forest, right? So we got, what, 9, 10, 11 on the top. 11 on the bottom, same thing. Do we want harpies or do we want lizards? I'm leaning towards the top because then we can try to get skewers. Harpies don't eat skewers. And we have no way to make jerkies in the field kitchen anymore. So I think the top one is fine. So for this one, we are July 13th. This is gold. Prestige 20. Town number 1. And this is the greedy, right? Okay, so what is the Land of Greed? The strange totem causes you to only focus on your wealth, and the crown is worried. Impatience grows 50% quicker, but every ongoing trade route reduces the impatience generation speed by 20%. And that's the reason why I wanted humans, because they have the ability to reduce the impatience by 25%. And this is Coral Forest. Each type of tree provides distinct bonus resources. Yeah, different types. Villagers have a 3% chance of producing double yield for each hostility level. So higher hostility gives you more resources. And then for this run, let's go with some money, some villagers, some planks. We don't technically need stones, because we can get stones from the walls. Do we want more food? Or do something else? I guess I can take wood and then food, right? I'm okay with that. Yeah, let's do that. Alright, let's commit. And then shout-outs this morning. Thank you so much for hanging out today, guys. Gab Kronos, Bob Green 000, Nosana, Mad Admiral, Jasper, Larvitar, Grenoff, Mad Raving Man, Quite Gone Jim, Posupi, Garazan, Gatio, HG, Anasami TV, Cut Slap, Christo Tep, thank you. Who else am I missing here? Grid Stop, Typo Negative, Grimshifter. Thank you so much, guys, for hanging out. Alright. Force Mysteries. We've got Sys grows slower when using Rain Engine. Oh yeah, speaking of Rain Engine, one of the really nice thing about the bats, hopefully they don't have any new balance changes and taking it away from us. But the new Bats Hearth ability is reducing hostility whenever you have Rain Engine installed. I think it's like 10%. So for every one engine that you install, Rain Engine, in a building, if you have 10 Rain Engines, that's like 100 hostility removed, which is like a full hostility level. Sorry, hostility points. The level dropped down by one full level. Okay. And then what is this one? Fuel consumption in the hearth is increased by 20% for each hostility level. Okay. So we're looking at 60% fuel usage when it triggers, because it starts off at 0. And then at level 1, it's 40, and at level 2 is 60. And then it increases after that if we go beyond 2. Corrosive rainfall. Crystallized dew and all goods that use metal ingots yield 50% fewer goods. Okay, yeah, it's less. It's not that big of a deal. Cloudburst. Villagers with this effect have a -5 penalty to their resolve if they do not have housing and clothing. Oh, this is awful. The old Cloudburst used to be that you had to pay coats. And if you don't pay the coats, there would be some negative consequence during the storm for something. And I think they also had it where you had to pay the coats during the clearance season, but that wasn't a big deal. Because then you would get your, like, minus... I think it was like a -10 resolve or something like that during the clearance if you didn't pay it by then for 3 minutes. Which, again, wasn't that bad because the payment was during the clearance. But they changed it now. What is that? What is this? Cold Snap, right? They consume double the amount of food if they don't have complex food. Okay, yeah. So, with Prestige 7, it's 50% chance of eating twice. And then combining it with this, it's 100% chance. I haven't played or watched this game since Fox's. Gonna be cozy to see a game again. Oh yeah, nice. This is soil in our glade. Very nice. We got some stones, and then we've got veggies. And then we have humans on our team. So humans, we've got soil here. They give us the location of soil. Harpies brought coats. And then lizards brought us tools. And if you don't have this view, you want to click on this button here. That changes your grid view. This is not as useful for me. I like to click on this and use my warehouse as my resource list. I mean, you technically could create a custom resource tracker, but the bar gets really cluttered. Ooh, a plantation, huh? I'm leaning towards the plantation. Since we have humans, there's a chance that we might get the brick oven quest. Oh, a brickyard, huh? Versus oil. They're both really good. Because oil can be used to solve events on this map. Brickyard is going to be useful because we have a limited amount of bricks here. And we have 2 people that use bricks for their homes. Alright, I'm gonna put a pin on that. I don't necessarily want to deal with that right away. And then I'm gonna put humans on here. Slow down the impatient bar. Oops. Okay. Now we have a plantation, right? Oops, I meant to click on this. That's gonna be useful. Okay. Oops. F key? F key. Okay, that's good. So F key basically flips the building. See how like the arrow changes? You can only flip it when you're not clicking on it. The rotation is on rollover. Technically, we didn't need to bring the villagers. I probably could have done something else. 11 workers would have been just fine. That was a waste. It's N by default, yeah, I remapped mine to F. And then B key, I'm not sure if it's the same for everybody, but B key for me is the reveals resources. Alright, so the other little tip here that I have for you guys. So whenever you're given choices like this, at the very start of the game, you don't want to immediately turn it all on. You only want to pick one. Because the villagers will try to load up all the ingredients that's available to them. And that they could potentially use before actually working. So if had I enable that, they're going to deliver this, and then start spinning their little wheel. So take this off, and then they'll actually start producing in the field kitchen faster. And there's some option here where you can choose in the settings. I forgot which one is what, but I can show you what I have set. This is the one I have set. Right, I think that's all. Disable all, right? And then disable ingredients? No, right? These are the ones I don't have, right? Yeah, so basically disable that. And then it's all disabled by default, so so that way I know to turn it on manually. So I don't have to go through a bunch of clicks to disable. So that's just a way to efficiently get things going ASAP. And I usually just build the big shelter if I have extra planks, because it only takes one trip to build it, and it houses like 3 people beyond the other one. Because the other one, the regular one, takes like what, 2-3 trips, right? If you don't have harpies on the thingy, it takes 3 trips, and then the construction time, and it only does 3. So this is just a way to get housing as quickly as possible, and then I later just destroy it and get the wood back. And the reason why I'm rushing is because these guys might be pissy if they don't have housing early on, or food, because we took off all the food choices. Ooh, amulet, huh? Well, that's handy. Interesting. Amulet or chopping trees for the extra resolve. I'm gonna go with the right. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the right. And then they said there's new decorations too. I'm curious to see what the new decorations are. Oh. Probably should have just made 2 of these. Okay. Yep. Well, figured. I'm gonna favor those guys. It takes a while for lizards to be upset. I think I should have brought some provisions. And she's gonna be pissed. Yeah, that's what I thought. The other harpy ate. Jesus Christ. Alright, I'll take all of this off. Just because we didn't get the housing fast enough. There you go. Oh, harpies are still pissed because they didn't get their house. Got reset, right? I could put the lizard on there, but then this is gonna go really fast. Alright, we managed to get everything done, huh? Very nice. How about that? Okay. So 2 more people, right? Alright, what else? What else? And then another house. And then... Jesus. I can't do that right away, right? 12 of these. You know what? I'll do that for now. And then what else? Okay, so now we're gonna switch. And then you. And the other lady. The other lady goes this way, right? Ladies with an attitude. We need a Vogue. Vogue. I think we're just gonna use this. I need all the food, wood I can get. Veggies, right? Okay. What else? What else? What are my choices? Oil. I mean, one hand oil is good. I think I'm gonna go with oil. Because we have the plantation. We can get fuel. Bricks is useful too, but I'm hoping we get some better brick thingy later. Okay. Help out. Oh, we didn't get enough wood. Oh my god. Fail. Harpies. Bitches. Why are you upset? We want water, right? We want wood. We need lots of wood. Alright, which one gives us meat? I think it's this tree, right? No. The leafy? It's probably the leaf. No, this one right here, right? That one. That's the one that looks like the clams. The snail tree. Clam chowder. It's the sprouts, right? I think they're sprouts. They look like sprouts. It's called sprouts. Yep, mussel sprouts. Oh, I guess I can do that one. This is wood, right? Why is that not working? Oh. The moving didn't reset it. Okay, how much wood do I have now? 3? We're out of water, so... I got 99 problems and a harpy ain't one. What's that one? Alright, what do you have? Smithy. Smithy. What is this? Master Blueprint. Gain 2 insects for every 1 piece of bait used. Master Blueprint, huh? This is the Master Chief. Master Chief. No, I don't need blueprints. Queen's Gift. Oh, interesting. It's actually an interesting cornerstone. It's very useful, actually, for the sealed forest. Barrels. Oh, fail. Oh shit, this is a terrible deal. Every discovered small glade increases the work speed of a scout's investigating glade event by 50% for 2. These are all terrible. Holy fuck. Holy fuck. This is the worst, actually, in my opinion. They really need to get rid of this one. This is rarely used. It's so situational, too. This is terrible. The worst. Okay. Well, I should be able to get the left easily. Because we're gonna do trades. Oh my god. Fuck my life. Alright, we might actually do that one. Oh my god. 5? Are you kidding me? 1, 2, 3, 4. And then one more. Probably this one, right? Okay. Or this one. This one, I'm gonna take it. It's my opportunity to get my bricks. What is this? Trade route ×2. I'm gonna do that. I need to get the trade routes going soon. Open 5, easily, because that stacks with the first one. And deliver the letter. The sooner the better. More humans. One. 2. 3. 4. Shit, we might need to get that oil going soon. What are you missing? Planks and wood. Jesus Christ, we don't have enough workers. Rain collectors. Well, I want to know what this is first, right? I have money. I don't know if I should buy anything yet with it. Oh, we can always get oil. If I need it right away. Oh yeah, we do need oil. Alright, good planning. That's not terribly bad. Do I wait? What's the timer? I don't know if it's worth waiting. More soil. Uh-oh. Okay, what's this? And then you. Harpies. Well, what else? We have, what, 2 more glades open? Holy shit, look how much soil we have! This is like... soil galore. Should I buy it? I should probably just buy it. Just be done with it. I mean, we can make it. But it takes like, what, 50 minutes? Alright, hang on. So, it makes it at 5 units. I get 3, 15, right? I should be able to get it in time. I'm not gonna buy it. It should be quick enough. Okay. Come on, Mr. Postman. What am I gonna do? $30. 30, right? Dirty 30s? I think we procced one, didn't we? Yeah, we did proc one. Alright, I'm putting Lizard on this one. Because Lizard has this fulfillment, so that gives me a 5% bonus. So that should increase the bonus yield chance. So that solves that problem, right? I need to start trading. I need trade 2s, right? Oh, we don't get... Okay, we do get 2 back. 3 back. Alright, it's not terribly bad. What do you have? Oh, no! Clay pit! Clay pit, guys. There's no reason to get the clay pit. Other than resin. Or... Right? Yeah, resin. I guess resin couldn't hurt. We do have a lot of soil. And reed. I'll think about it. That is a... Let me put a pin on it. Yeah, I'll think about it. Did we activate it? We didn't, right? Somebody's gonna die. Oh, a human. No! Not my human. No, humans. Queen's Gift is great when you buy Smithy. Oh, yeah, you're right. I do have a Smithy. Oh, no, I had the option to get a Smithy. Oh, you're right, actually. It's a very good point, Baconeer. You're right. I missed that opportunity. Because I could actually just snowball winning. Yeah, fail. That's clear, right? Clear. Now we just need to get some way to do boots, right? Boots with the fur! Alright guys, what do you think? Clay pit or reroll? I don't have the money though. I do have the money actually. Clay pit or reroll? What do you think? This is actually a very good soil spot. If I switch over. I need meat. I need meat. I need some Arby's. Arby's. We have the meat. Oh my god, it's such a waste having this stone now. Arby's, we have the meat. I shouldn't be doing that on that one because we have a brickyard now. Well, we don't have it yet. Wow, it's only year 2? Really? It's only year 2, huh? I could have sworn it was year 3. Interesting. How about that guy? It's only year 2. We need to do something about the food. Oh shit. Oh my god, I forgot to switch the humans out. Totally forgot to switch humans out. Are we getting the... Here we are. What do we have? Bricks on the right? Or on the left? We don't need bricks anymore. All hail! Hail Hydra! We give you a Harpy sacrifice! Actually, it was a human. We lost the human earlier. Hey, Seductive Me, thank you for the raid. Appreciate that. How's your stream, my friend? I'll give you a shout out here. Thank you for that. What were you streaming? What were you playing? I think it was like, what? RimWorld or something, right? I did see that you were playing RimWorld earlier. New DLC? Yeah. I don't know if the developers actually give out keys for DLCs. Because I usually, nowadays, I don't buy DLC. I don't buy games anymore. Unless developers give them to me. And I actually bought RimWorld, like, before their release, when they were in early access. I played, like, the alpha way, way long time ago. And I haven't played it since, only because it felt really overwhelming with all the new changes. And so many new DLCs. But I thought about playing it again. But then again, you know, I don't have no way to get a game key. Unless I contact the developer. Which I haven't done. Where's my other human? Crude workstation. Yeah, well, the RimWorld DLCs are listed in Keymailer, but not sure if they're giving them the keys. Oh, I don't think there was a request option, right? I don't think there's. It's just there to follow. Yeah, I guess I'll give it up. Value added taxes. Profits of trade pack goods are worth 25%. Sold through trades or directly. All recipes that uses metal ingots is increased. Meh. They're all meth. No, you're meth too. Comfort, huh? I don't need more people, though. That's the thing. Well, I guess I'll take it. I just want more humans, though, but whatever. I'll take it. None of these are really appealing to me. Oh my god, 12 harpies. And jerkies. 12 harpies and jerkies. This is not... This is purely random. It's doable, but it's purely random. And this is also... I don't know when we're gonna get this. I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna reroll. Oh, Tavern. Oh, Rain Collector. Fabric, huh? Interesting. Rain Collector? No, right. I have access to green water. I'll take the left, I guess. Manufactory. Okay. I need to switch over to this. Interesting. If I go like that, that has to be on that side, right? That side and that side. Yeah, I guess I can do that. Alright, that's fair. Liz fair. 18. Does the Glade give me any more options? No, right? I guess I'll go for the humans, or the harpies, right? This is 8, right? Oh my god! Oh my god. 100 coal. 100 coal is not gonna happen. Not today. So my other option was this. I need a mine that levels 2. This is like 18 humans. These are the worst! The worst choices. And there's no coal here. Oh, it's already gone. There's no coal here. Oh, I guess I'll take it. I mean... not really worth it. I have to come up with 18, right? No one else drinks beer other than humans. 18 humans are... and then 12... 12 harpies, right? None of the above. Okay. I just need to clear this out because it's just taking up space. I'm not doing the fire. Hi. I would like this one, right? 14 seconds, or 1 minute 4. 20. I need 4 after that, right? Alright, that's fair. So I need boots, right? Boots with the fur. What I need is a ranch. I need salad dressing. I need some salad dressing. Oh wow, there's actually a lot of those, huh? Okay. I just gotta keep the trades going, right? If I want to slow this down. Traders are leaving? Yeah, you might leave. What I need is also a silent looting. It would be nice to get silent looting. Okay. You go in here. Okay. Amber trades. I don't need it right away. Okay, well... I guess I can spare one. What else do we have? You are in here. What else? What else? You are removing that. And then the tavern. Sorry, we need the manufactory. 8. Okay, hurry please. Hurry please. Did they change the order? The question, did they change the order rewards at some point? I played 2 maps today and I swear there was like 3 orders that were solvable with not at least 3 villagers both over both matches, so my settlements always got flooded. They have changed a bunch of orders. I don't know exactly which ones are which, but yeah, there are a couple of orders that have been changed, and they're also changing the orders even further in the experimental 1.8, which is not currently active now. So yes, that has changed. Something has changed. There are certain things that are easier than others. It's so hard to keep population at bay, even if you don't take in new villagers most of the times. I don't always take villagers. I just maintain, I try to maintain 28, 35, 36 or something like that. 36 at most if I can. Because then you got like the 14, and then the extra 8 could be another building somewhere else. Or I mean another hearth somewhere else. This feels bad giving that up. You lose! You lose! I don't have any parts, do I? No more parts. Shit, no more parts. You lose. You lose. We don't want to be on Cloudburst. We don't want to be bursting any clouds. That should keep that going for a while. I need 4 more people, roughly. Shit, I should have. Well, she was on break anyways. But we are on a break. Ross. I need to figure out how to get another parts of some sort. I think once that stone is gone, we're not gonna bother with this. Oh, I guess I'll take. I don't know if I take it now, the everything's gonna tip, right? Nah, we can afford it. It should be fine. I guess I might as well. Better than nothing. Okay. Oh shit. No. It's because of the tree chopping. We need more trees. need to remove more trees. Quickly. Two more. Oh, never mind. Oh, look at that. That's a very good deal. Yeah, no, none of these. Oh, no. What does it say? Yeah, that's terrible. If you have 500 of these points of expected corruption per minute, gain permanent 33% bonus to the burning time of resource sacrifice on hearth. No. Workers have 10% chance. No. God, remove that. I want 50 of these. Hail Hydra. Which one do I want there? 18, right? I need 18 humans, right? That's 18 humans. Humans. What do you have? Furnace? Ooh, furnace. 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 Sure, I guess. We don't have anything. Oh, we do have a press. But we have no way to get that other than roots. Wait, did we use the boots? How come we have extra boots? I did turn it in though. How come we have extra boots? Where do these boots come from? Oh, we only needed to turn in 20, not 50. Oh, that was more than I needed. That was more than I needed, guys. Boots with the fur. Everyone's looking at her. Okay. You may leave. Because we're nice. We're a nice viceroy. We don't kill people here. Monastery. Oh my god, monastery farm. Tough choice. Very tough choice. Very, very tough choice. I need hostility reduction. That was a very tough choice, guys. No biscuits or pies yet. No porridge yet. Oh shit. We apparently need more people, huh? There's your 4, right? Well, the boots with the fur ran out. Okay. I guess I can do that now, huh? Because I do have extras. Because somebody brought in extras. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Shit. Yeah, shit. Lizards. Oh my god. Betsy. I mean, I do want to keep the train moving to the left. Fail. Yeah, we can afford it. God damn it. Still not enough, right? Shit. Alright, what we're gonna need to do is lizard homes. And we're gonna probably just make packs out of this. Values of Amber Souls. Yeah, let's do this. Come on. I don't need this right now. Alright. You are 8 over there, right? Alright, let's see if we can get the tavern. No, we're still short 12 and 30. Alright, let's do the altar. I need 12 harpies, right? Harpies. What do you got for me? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, right? Left it is. Now I need jerkies. I need to figure out where to get the jerks. Get our jerk-ons. Our goop-ons. It's only 3. We should be fine, right? I need somebody working on this, though. Alright, we need more skewers. We need a way to make jerkies. Yeah, we need more jerkies, more skewers. And we need to do more trades. You, right? Alright, what do you have? Oh, look at that. No quality control. Oh, shit. What's that mean? Oh, yeah, I guess that's gonna be very useful. Oh, survivor bonding. +3 versus no need for the trade route costs. Very interesting, though. Both of these are very useful. Free trades for life. Or an increase in 3s. I guess I'll go with the free trade. YOLOs. YOLOs. Oh, it's already done. Forgot. We need to get wood, right? Okay. We need lots of wood. We also want that tavern too, right? We want a lot of things, huh? Gotta get them all. Sure. Yeah, our wood supply is going down, which is good. It's what I'd like to see. Do we have any extra wood here? 0, right? Alright, perfect. Wanda. Help me, Rhonda. Won't be able to do it. I guess I'll take it. What is this? Sickle? Ugh. Leftover crops? Ugh. Shit. I guess I'll take the sickle. Oh, look at this. Weaver, huh? A weaver? Well, technically, we don't need the weaver. But it does make boots. So that could be useful. That one is 30, right? Dirty 30s. What we need is jerkies, right? Oh shit, we can't afford it. Oh my god! How do we get the jerkies? 10 jerky fulfillment, right? In how many minutes? It's like for 60 seconds. Okay. $20, right? 30 just in case. Alright. Everybody eat, right? Everybody eat jerkies. and we'll be set. I only have 6 humans. Fail. Okay. We need Amber, right? Amber Herd. Amber Turds. Oh, look at that. Jerkins. Wait, did we not get the granary? Oh, we got the butcher. Right. The butcher. Oh, I thought we got the granary. It's fine. It's just as good. Get the hell out. Okay. Herpes. Herpes. You know what? I'm gonna give it to you, Herpes. You little herpes. You little shits. Oh. Fail. How did I fail that so hardcore? I forgot I actually had that. Jesus fucking Christ. We don't need this for fabric, right? Yeah, it's turned off. We do need wood. I need wood. Wouldn't you know it? I need wood. Lots of wood. You lose! Alright, so harpies. Oh, we didn't get the need fulfillment. Oh, it's a good thing I got the... It's a good thing I got this. Fuck. Hell. Alright, so now we can make tons of packs.
Yeah, aha.
What am I missing? What am I missing? What am I missing? The jerkies, right? We gotta get the jerkies all at once. Oh, I forgot to pipe the furnace the whole entire time. Oh, that's such fail. Alright. There's no reason to do that now. Alright, what is this? Now are we gonna try for humans? That's a lot though. I think I'm gonna go with this one. Shit, we don't have that, do we? We don't have that either. Fuck, these are so terrible! These are so ridiculously terrible. Okay. Alright, what do you have? Oh shit. Oh yeah, actually that's not bad. I'll take it. Now we actually have a way to do that, huh? Seven. Easy. Okay. We got 14 on that side, right? 14 on this side. Everything is peachy. Gucci. Smoochies. Gotta get rid of all that, right? Alright, do we do the... No, we don't do the human one, right? I gotta get a mine. Open up a mine. Pace is gonna run out soon, right? Shit. I don't think that matters right now. So. Alright, we just need to break on through to the other side. I guess I'll take the humans. Oh, frequent caravan, huh? Take that one, actually. Humans. Not enough. We need more. We need more humans. More humans. Alright, so we need coal, right? Let's just bust through this. Okay. Oh, there is a coal mine in here. Oh, look at that. Tool shop, too. What? Easy peasy. Lemon squeezies. Let's do this. Squeeze me. Squeeze me. I get that mine upgraded, right? Alright. Is there a dude? Is there a dude? Did the trader show up? He did. Oh, forgot to look at him. A tinker. Cookhouse. Oh. Cookhouse. Now we're cooking. Yeah, that's fine. Ah. Interesting. But you know what? We actually have a lot of stones. I mean, we could kill people off to reduce hostility as well. No shame in doing that. Any lizards around? No, we don't want skewers, right? We could make biscuits. And pies. Harpies are not going to get better than this, huh? Does that have 100? Yes, it does have 100. Okay. So now we just need to upgrade the mine, get the coal, and be set. Right. And what's your view on daily challenge? I mean, I don't do them, but they are challenging. I used to do them. I think they're not bad. I just haven't done any. And this is what? Harpies? Oh my god. I don't know yet. We really should start killing people off. I need a way to kill them off. Oh, we're gonna end up killing them off now. What do we have? 1, 2, 2, huh? Maybe we should let them die. Yeah. Cloud bursts. Smokehouse. Oof. Okay, that makes coats. That makes tea too. Okay. Ah, shit, we got nothing. Oh, the brickyard can do something. Oh, actually, no, I can't, right? Oh, I can. Okay. How many do I need? I need, like, what? Well, first of all, maybe... Well, shit, I have no building that does this. So I don't know yet. I need to get off the cloudburst. I don't need this. Oh, wow, look at that. Give me a second, I'm gonna sneeze. Alright, the Brian asks, do you think the new DLC will make Queen Hand's trial easier or harder? I'm not quite sure yet. I'll have to think about it some more. That's a very good question. And I do not have the answer to that yet. Well, if some people die, I'm okay with that. Because that will help us significantly. Reveal new mines. Increase production. Faster production, right? Alright, some people should die soon. Jesus. Hurry up and die already. Here we go, right? I don't know if I want to do that. Here we go. Doing, doing, doing. I might have been able to prevent that, actually. That was probably preventable. I guess I'll give it up. What else gives me bricks here? Oh shit. Meat? Reinforced wood cutting. Containers. Geyser pumps. What else? Harpies. There's too many harpies. I guess I'll buy it. Jesus, that harpy made it. A harpy made it. To the water. A harpy made it to the water. Now I just need coal, right? Harpy. $15 on that side. I gotta get trades going still, right? Too many people died. Well, we still have a lot of workers still. $25. I just need 60 coal, right? Who's using all my coal? Yeah, I need 60 coal. Oh, it's because these ladies. That's why. Damn bastards. Yeah, more people need to die for the rest to live. Chop, chop, chop. Get that shop. Yeah. We didn't get everything on that side, but I don't really care. How many do you need? 20, 31. Need coal, right? Is it deliver? I think it's deliver, right? Deliver the coal. I guess I'll go with left. I'll go with right. 25 of each. Wait, where's the luxury? Oh, shit. I thought I had a luxury building. It used to be in the press. The press used to offer luxury. Well, that's fail. We're not gonna get a tea house anytime soon. So we got, what, 2 in the bag? And then 3... And who's making flour? You, right? Alright, so we should be able to get the rest. Oh, it's because the wood cutting stopped. Yeah, less wood means less positives. Oh shit, it's too late now. It's too late, baby. I guess I don't know if I want to give that up. I don't know if I want to give that up. 2 points, right? 2.5? This is year 7, right? It's failed, year 7. We shouldn't be on year 7. And we're gonna go to year 8 too, huh? Oh, okay. Well, that means I gotta pay, right? Otherwise I get penalized. It's 1 point, right? I might be able to get it this year. Alright, let's do this. We should be able to get it. Two, right? We should be able to win this year. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're looking at what? 1 point? And one of these, right? Oh shit, that's not gonna kick in. That does not count, huh? That does not count. We're going to year 8, aren't we? Shit! We're going to year 8. Let's fail, guys. I've miscalculated. Miscalculated. Oh, now we get the bathhouse. Fail! Fail. Prayers book. Yeah. We win, right? We win. We don't even need that. Boom. Boom. Your 8 win. That's awful. It's awful. The Blight Rot? Yeah. I'm not even worried about Blight. If it kills people, it helps us. Ooh, what is this? What is this? Sign contract. Win with trade routes. Gain 10 amber and 3 parts. Win a game before year 8 ends after completing trade routes worth 150 amber in total. If you succeed, all your starting caravans will gain the following goods for the duration of the cycle. 10 amber and 3 parts. Okay. That's a very good one. And what's your deal? Convince him. Win with 3 blood flowers. Gain a flame altar blueprint for 3 games. It's only for 3 games. It's not really that great. I've actually done this already on the Hidden Deeds series. Yeah, this is not that great. 3 blood flowers. Become cursed for 2 games to get 10 seal fragments. Not worth it. Alright, well. This looks like it's worth it, right? We don't have beavers. Okay. I'll take the points. We'll do that. And then reveal something over here later, right? So we'll curve around this. This is unfortunate. Oh, and I actually have information from the developer on the DLC stuff with the looks. So the question I asked the developer was, do the owners... Sorry, for those who don't own the DLC, will they get the new looks for the buildings? Because developers said they're not taking away buildings for those who don't own the DLC. And the DLC basically gives the buildings new looks, and they're exclusive to bats. So normally if you have bats on your team, or don't have bats on your team and you own the DLC, the new buildings are actually removed from the blueprint pool. But if you don't own the DLC, you will still be able to get the new blueprints as a normal gameplay. But you will get the new looks. So that will be interesting. And then the second question that I had asked the developer was... actually, somebody had asked the question earlier in stream if the bats are affected by roads. And the developer says, yes, the roads are still in effect for bats. The flying thing is just a visual. It does not influence the gameplay. So hopefully that answers your question, guys. Alright, I need to take a break, use the bathroom, and then we'll play something else when I get back. So BRB, guys. Don't go anywhere. If you're watching on YouTube, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe. Thank you so much.